Hey guys, what is up? It is Summer here. Welcome back to my channel of Vibely. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Summer and I am a natural born empathic clairvoyant, and I like to help others around the world spreading my messages with intuition and everything in between that I get from the spirit world and deliver it to you. For those of you that want to gain all exclusive content that I upload daily, weekly, and monthly on my Patreon account, I will leave that information in the description box below. So let's get started. We're going to do a daily guidance for today, Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023 for the collective. So again, I have already pre-shuffled, but I will shuffle a few more times and we'll get this thing going. Right. Messages for Tuesday. What is the daily vibe we have going? Let's get some guidance. So first I will pull all the cards and then we'll dive into the story, okay? Thank you. If this does resonate with you, please leave me comments below so I know who I'm connecting with and how I can help you. All right, last one. Okay, give me a moment to reflect, look over these real fast, and we'll jump right in. Okay. Okay, so for today's daily energy, I do want to bring about this daily energy is obviously stemming from something that has happened before, prior days to this day, right? So that's what I'm speaking of. It feels like there is a certain event that has happened that has been keeping you stuck. That's the storyline and the energy I've been really resonating with in these readings. And it's feels like every day you're getting closer to some sort of solution coming to the end of this event, to an end of despair. And it feels like it's just crescendoing, like every day is a step forward. It does seem like, excuse me, you are healing or trying and working on healing from this event, something that has changed your life ultimately. And because here we have the Eight of Cups, and this speaks of emotion. So, of matters of the heart, but the Eight of Cups shows me that you, even though you've gained a little more clarity, not about the situation in general, but in your mind has slowed down a little bit, You've really tried to take it down a notch and get more sleep and things like that. So it still has you in a negative type of energy. It still has you not looking at and being grateful for what you have in front of you. And, you know, this isn't talking down to you. This is simply putting in front of you the things that, it's easy to do. It's easy to get in this when we haven't reached a solution yet. But manifestation works in a way where if you focus too much on them, what you focus on will continue. It will extend. It will grow. So this shows you that your energy, you're still stuck in that because you're still looking out, turning away from things that are good in your life, the stability you have in your life. And it's because, you know, it's hard to, you're looking out into the sea and at the moon and the mountains and looking for answers of why this happened. And that's keeping you stuck. Why did all these cups, all these situations in my life happen? And you think you're doing the right thing and reflecting and trying to gain clarity on it. But you have your back turned to the few things that are in your control, the things you can grow on, the things you can be grateful for. And again, that is not to say that's terrible of you, don't do this, and preaching to you, because it is easier said than done, right? This is just your guidance tool of, if this resonates with you, try to follow the guidance to get out of this, because no one wants to stay stuck in this energy. This is, this is also you trying to get up each day and move forward. You know, this is a person who gets up and gets stressed, but honestly, you're not doing much. About all you're doing is going through the motions of getting up and getting ready, but not making any forward movement. And it's like you're using your energy for all the wrong reasons when it could be better used, even though, again, easier said than done. The 8 does signify that, like I said, this event that's keeping you stuck is crescendoing. 8 is almost to a 10. 9 is ending cycles. 10 is completion. So you're almost there, and it's like you feel the energy that it's coming to an end. It's coming to a close. Something's closing. And I think that's even why it's like you're standing up and you're getting ready on this mountaintop and looking out like, okay, I'm ready. I'm bold. I'm standing strong. My knees aren't bent. I'm ready. And it's still leaving you an anxious energy. And it's almost like if you would just let go of that emotion and detach from the outcome, it would happen faster. Okay? Because you're manifesting it to prolong. And I think here shortly, you're going to realize that, and you're going to let go, and it's going to push you forward. This, you know, this tells me that 16 comes down to a 7. Yeah, this is regarding this life experience that you went through, and the 7 comes before the 8, so this is literally something you just went through. So you're working your way well through the numbers. This was a very significant event in your life. This was something that has altered you and altered a lot of people in your life around you and people you're not even aware of. I feel like something's coming and you know it and you feel it. A communication of some sort about this event is coming. And it's going to lead to change. It's going to lead you to change the outcome of this situation. It's going to change you and allow you to be free. I do see with the King of Air, this is coming to an end that will lead you to be able to speak about this, probably to the perpetrator, probably to someone, the other party, the other person that you're dealing with in this situation. It's advising you as the King of Air, which speaks of communication and confidence. It's basically saying, don't go into this situation and lack self-confidence. Go into it, even if you have to borrow some confidence, even if you have to pretend like you have already won. Do something to, when you go in, you're not speaking like a first grader that doesn't know what they're talking about. Go in there with your head held up high, chest up, and speak your truth. Speak with confidence. Speak from a healed place. And it's also saying to seek professional advice. So this may be a lawyer. This may be, it's not a friend. It's somebody that is skilled in the profession that you are inquiring about. The need is for you to definitely go into this as you're speaking your truth and confidently to come speak from a healed place, because this also will make or break you. You can't, just like in a court hearing, if you've ever watched on TV, the people that tend to not go in their favor, they often lose their cool. Basically, they haven't came in there and spoke from a healed place, because if you're in a healed place speaking, you can balance your emotions the correct way. So you're not too emotional, you're not too angry, you're not too happy, you're right in the middle. You look controlled and confident and like you know what the crap you're talking about, okay? Unfortunately, it does seem like this appearance of you mentally stable and balanced is going to be put into consideration of this outcome. So, yeah, seek a professional advice. And again, we have the have confidence. This ties in well. It says, move forward. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, meaning God is truth, sincerity, and love. So as long as you are speaking truthful, honestly, humble, and from a balanced place, and acting godlike, which is good moral, for example, good moral standards. You're someone that tells the truth. That alone will give you confidence and should give you confidence, okay? So confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and he will buoy your courage and faith. So speak with confidence. So this is all about, I feel like, balancing your emotions. And then we have your last piece of advice for this situation is put others first and invest in your spirit. So I do know what these are, but I want to see what the book has in store for us when it comes to these. Let's look at invest in your spirit first. Yeah. Okay. Let's see the imagery. It's funny because invest in your spirit, and you notice it doesn't have a person. It doesn't have a physical being. What it does have is 3 trees in a valley and pretty colors. And the first one is a just planting a seed, a root. And then you see in the middle it grows, and then this beautiful one at the end. Investing yourself will ultimately grow you into something amazing, okay? The ego discourages discourages time and energy spent on developing and strengthening your spirit. Call it wasteful and impractical. Your spirit, however, knows that anytime you invest in this self-care, it will return to you 1,000-fold or more in terms of happiness, peace of mind, and abundance in the outer world. Don't hesitate to invest in what's most important to your spirit now. It may be the investment of time to pray or meditate, in books to discover more about your spirit, or in a class or seminar to learn from a teacher. It may be the investment of community in order to congregate with others seeking a higher vibration. Whatever type of resource it is called, we see it as valuable and know that it's in accordance with your divine law. You get what you give. Supply your spirit with time, energy, and support it needs in order to be strengthened and grow. There's no more worthwhile investment right now. So investing with, I guess the answer to your questions is investing in your spirit. And that's very beautiful. Last but not least, we have put others first. This is, I feel like intuitively, this is the most important one. Of course, take care of the root first and investing in your spirit, obviously. But I can preach that till I'm blue in the face. But this put others first just has a strong feeling behind it. So, it's funny because these cards are sometimes deceiving with their imagery until you really get down to the true meaning. And invest in others, put others first, and you see it's a circus. And I kind of relate that to us being in a circus, it feels like sometimes. Like the life and world is a circus. And you see, he's this whatever they're called, the ringmaster, is teaching an innocent little baby seal tricks and tips on how to go perform, instead of going outside and being the center of attention and doing things for himself. Presently, your spirit is calling you to make choices that will serve others, to serve others' needs more than your own. It may be as simply as giving up an hour at the gym in order to keep your company, finish a project, skipping a pre-planned night out with friends and other host last-minute visitor from out of town, or changing your vacation dates in order to attend your employer's wedding. Whatever sacrifice is called upon you to make, know that the big picture, your willingness to do so, is serving the greater good of all. The ego doesn't like to be interrupted. It perceives a change in plans as an affront to its importance and balks at the disruption, making it a painful and unpleasant ordeal. The spirit, on the other hand, is flexible and adaptable, placing service to humanity over selfish interests at all times. Although your ego may be temporarily inconvenienced by the disruption, the effort you make to accommodate others will bring about a deeper sense of peace than the petty part of you can ever create. So take it easy on your ego and make it delightful for your spirit, and expect disruptions. So this is saying, like, especially if you keep having blocks and disruptions in your life and you're trying to move the needle forward and you're just trying to go in the right step, I'm just trying to work, I'm just trying to do this, get stuff done, and something keeps interrupting you, that's probably a telltale sign that it's on purpose. And your time is needed to help others, put others first. Even if you're just trying to do your daily thing, even if what you're doing is good, if something keeps getting interrupted, there's probably a good reason for it. So listen to that. And if you see that someone needs help and you're like, wait a second, like literally, I just saw a reading about this today, take that again as another sign that God in the universe is warning you, is saying, here, I'm helping you heal a situation. I'm literally helping your spirit. Please take me up on it. And, you know, when we get interrupted and we feel like an inconvenience, I mean, that is in itself showing you proof of how a controlling factor within yourself. If we get upset and triggered by this and annoyed, you know, that shows you need to help. You need to do this action probably more than anything else right now. So a change is coming. Invest in your own self, invest in your spirit. Take your time to give self-care. It's not easy. It's sometimes doing the thing you hate to do. It's getting uncomfortable, inconveniencing yourself. Put others first. Help a lending hand, even if it conveniences you. And this is life. Expect to be inconvenienced. Expect to be interrupted, right? It's learning to go with the ebb and flow and be detached from the outcome. And you'll notice the more irritated you get is probably the less balanced you are. And it's your inner self, it's your guides, your higher self telling you need more balance in your life. Otherwise, it wouldn't be interrupting it if it was going according to plan, right? And let's reiterate these last few messages because I want you to work on this today. Research this that you're going to have to talk about. Talk to somebody professional, counsel, speak with confidence, go in there and stop focusing on what you don't have, because these cups are still standing and it could be worse. It could be so much worse, and we know that. We've seen other people's stories in life, and it could be so much worse. So be grateful for what is left over and what you do have and you can build on. You're not starting new. You're starting from experience, okay? This is life-changing, and things are going to go in your favor. Heal. Speak from a confident level. Speak from a healed version of yourself, and you will have success. And this is your daily guidance for today. I hope this helps. Check out the Patreon Vibely community to get more content for you, daily, weekly, monthly. And if not, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.